Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel Lacy Bay Designs. On this tutorials, I'm going to teach you how to make this beautiful bell sleeve top for my 4-year-old girl. So let's get started. Okay, so these are the materials I'll be needing for my tutorials. My 2 yards of lycra fabric, my pins, my chalk, scissors, tape measure, and then my ruler. Okay, so the measurements I'll be needing for the top bust 24 inches, waist 22 inches. So I'll be using the bust to cut out through. So 24 divided by 4 will give me 6 inches plus 1.5 as my seam allowance, making 7.5. So I marked out the 7.5. Okay, so the wideness of the neckline, I used 2.5 by 2.5. I then marked out, and then the shoulder line is 3 inches. I marked out, and then the top length I marked 14 inches. Allowance has been added. Okay. So at the armhole line, I came down for 6.5 inches and then marked out. I'll be sloping down for about half an inch, remaining 6 inches. So this is all I'll be having for the top. I'll then cut out and cut the back as well. Great. So after cutting out the front, I then placed it on another folded fabric and then cut out the back. I then left about 1 inch allowance at the back for my zip. Okay, so the back neckline, I divided the front into 2 and then cut out for the back. Afterwards, I sloped the shoulder line and then cut out the armhole curve. Okay, so around the next thing to do is to cut out a facing for the top and then the back. And then around arm is 8 inches. And sleeve length is actually 17 inches. But I'll be using 8 inches and then use the rest for the flare. Okay, so I marked out 8 inches, then I'll be using the rest for the flare. As you can see, I'm cutting out the sleeves. After cutting out the sleeves, I'll then shape it to my client's around arm measurements. I'll then notch the center of the sleeves. So around 8 inches, and then since it's a stretchy fabric, I made it 7 inches and then 1 inch as my seam allowance. So I'll be cutting out the excess. I'll be doing the same thing at the other side as well. Okay. Great, so this is what I have after cutting out the facing for the front and then the back. I'll then open up the front into 2 and place the facing onto it. Go ahead and then sew the neckline. Turn to the right side and then top stitch. I'll be doing the same thing for the back pieces as well. this is the sleeves, so I'll go ahead and then stitch down 1 inch to the around arm area. Great. So this is what I have after sewing the neckline and then top stitching. I'll then indicate the zip line at the back and then place the front down, making sure the right side faces me, and then place the back onto it, making sure the right side faces each other. Okay, so I'll be placing the front onto it. Afterwards, I will shape it according to my client's measurements. Since it's a stretchy fabric, I wouldn't be using the same measurement. I'll be taking away either 1 inch or 1.5 inch. Okay, this is what I have after shaping it according to my client's measurement. I'll then go ahead and then sew down the shoulder line. Great. So this is what I have after finishing the shoulder line. The next thing to do is to go ahead and then insert in the sleeves into the top. Okay, so shoulder to shoulder matches, and then underarm to underarm points also matches. I'll then go ahead and then sew all round. I'll be doing the same thing on the other side of the sleeves as well. Afterwards, I'll cut my flare to be attached to the sleeves. Great, so this is what I have after inserting in the sleeves at both sides. Okay, I'm about to cut the flare. Okay, so I used 16.5 by 16.5. So I'll be folding my fabric into 4. I'll be folding it into 8 instead. So after cutting out, I'll have 2 full flares. So I folded the first one, that is 4. Then I'll fold it in again, making 8 folds. I'll then use the 16.5 to mark out all round. I was supposed to cut 4 full flares, but since the fabric wasn't enough, I only cut out 2 full flares. So 1 flare at both sides of the sleeves. So this is it, 16.5. So I'll be taking it all round and then cut out. Okay. Please, if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, kindly do so and then press the notification bell to notify you anytime I upload any video. Like and then comment as well. Share to friends and enjoy your tutorials from ACP Designs. Great. So this is what I have after marking out all round. The next thing to do is to cut out. Great. This is what I have after cutting out. I'll then open it and then separate the flares. Okay, so the next thing to do is to go ahead and then shift one side of the flare upwards with a measurement 10 inches. So 1 inch will be like allowance, finishing allowance at the hem, remaining 9 inches. That will be from where the sleeves ended to the rest of the sleeves. Okay, so 10 inches, I have 10 inches. This is what I have. I'll then raise it and then fold it in again. like this. So around 8 inches, I was supposed to reduce it to like either 4 inches or 5 inches, but I used 8 inches and then marked all round 2 inches. Since it has been divided into 4, 2 inches by 4 will give me 8. When I was done, it was a bit bigger than the armhole, around arm of the sleeves. It was a bit bigger, so I had to do pleating, or I had to pleat along to fit it perfectly. So you can see I notched. I'll be doing the same thing at the other sleeves, at the other flare, sorry. Now I'm about to attach the flare to the sleeves. Okay, so I'll be placing the front side onto where it's shorter, like this, so that the longer part goes to the back side of the arm. Okay, so since the flare hole is bigger than the sleeves hole, I'll then pleat along so that it fits perfectly. I'll be doing the same thing on the other side as well, and go ahead and sew. Okay, so this is what I have after joining the flares to the sleeves. I'll go ahead and then use my tape, bias. I'll place the bias at the wrong side of the flare and then sew along. Afterwards, I'll bring it to the right side of the flare. This is what I have after binding the edge with the flare. Afterwards, I left about 3 inches upwards and then used my bias over there to create some nice effects. Afterwards, I finished the hem of the top. Thank you all for watching my videos. Please, if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, kindly do so and then press the notification bell to notify you anytime I upload any video. See you all in our next video. Bye.